Beneath the shimmering glamour of Hollywood's golden age, far from the red carpets and flashing cameras, there lived a hidden sisterhood. In an era ruled by strict heterosexual norms, a secret circle of lesbian and bisexual women, whispered about as the sewing circle, found comfort, courage, and companionship in one another. Behind closed doors, these trailblazing actresses formed unbreakable bonds, quietly resisting the roles society forced upon them. Figures like Marlene Dietrich and Greta Garbo weren't just screen legends, they were silent rebels, living their truths in a world that demanded silence. Through books like The Sewing Circle and Whispers preserved in Hollywood lore, the veil is finally lifting on this powerful legacy. Join us as we dive into the untold stories, forbidden loves, and brave defiance that wove together one of the most resilient underground networks in entertainment history, Ellen DeGeneres. When it comes to openly gay celebrities in Hollywood, few names are as groundbreaking or as controversial as Ellen DeGeneres. In 1997, during what's now famously known as the puppy episode of her sitcom Ellen, her character came out as gay. But this wasn't just a scripted twist, it was Ellen herself stepping into the spotlight and boldly declaring her truth to the world. At a time when being openly gay in Hollywood could end careers, Ellen's announcement was nothing short of revolutionary. Yet, the fallout was swift and brutal. Advertisers pulled out. Critics turned cold. Her sitcom was canceled just a year later. Once a rising star, Ellen suddenly found herself blacklisted, her career in freefall, all because she dared to live openly. But Ellen didn't disappear. She fought back, quietly and steadily rebuilding everything she had lost. In 2003, she returned to the spotlight with The Ellen DeGeneres Show, and this time, the world was ready. Her humor, vulnerability, and unwavering kindness won over millions. Her show became a cultural juggernaut, and she used her platform not just to entertain, but to champion LGBTQ+ visibility and acceptance. From near oblivion to daytime royalty, Ellen's journey is a powerful reminder of what it means to be resilient, authentic, and ahead of your time. She didn't just change her own life, she helped change the world. Ian McKellen isn't just a legendary actor, he's a fearless trailblazer and one of the most powerful voices in the LGBTQ+ community. In 1988, at a time when coming out was still considered risky, especially in the UK, McKellen made a bold and deeply personal decision to publicly acknowledge his sexuality. But it wasn't just about living his truth. He came out during a national radio interview while passionately opposing Section 28, a discriminatory law that banned the promotion of homosexuality in schools. That moment wasn't just personal, it was political, historic, and defiant. From that point forward, McKellen became one of the most visible and respected openly gay actors in the world. And far from slowing down his career, the industry embraced him. He went on to deliver iconic performances as Magneto in the X-Men films and as the wise and beloved Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings, roles that cemented his place in cinematic history. But beyond the screen, McKellen used his platform to advocate tirelessly for LGBTQ+ rights, confronting prejudice with dignity, eloquence, and passion. His courage not only transformed his own life, it helped reshape an entire culture. Today, Ian McKellen stands as a symbol of authenticity, resilience, and pride. Jesse Tyler Ferguson, best known for bringing Mitchell Pritchett to life on Modern Family, has long been a passionate voice for LGBTQ+ equality. From the very beginning of his career, Ferguson refused to hide who he was. But it was his heartfelt portrayal of Mitchell, a gay attorney raising a child with his loving husband Cameron, that truly cemented his place in the hearts of millions. With warmth, wit, and vulnerability, Ferguson helped redefine what family looks like on mainstream television. His own lived experience as a proud gay man infused the character with authenticity, making Mitchell one of the most relatable and groundbreaking roles in sitcom history. Behind the scenes, Jesse's life mirrored his on-screen character in the most beautiful way. In 2013, he married his longtime partner Justin Mikita, and in 2020, they welcomed their first child, turning their love into a growing family. Beyond the screen, Ferguson continues to use his platform to champion LGBTQ+ rights and create space for others to live openly and without fear. His journey proves that when you live your truth, the world not only watches, it listens. Have you ever been inspired by the courage of an LGBTQ+ public figure? If so, comment with a 2 and share their name. If not, drop a 5, and maybe this story will be the first to move you. Stick around for more heartfelt stories, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Jim Parsons may have rocketed to fame as the eccentric genius Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory, but behind the scenes, he's a far more private and soft-spoken presence. For years, Parsons kept his personal life away from the spotlight, even as he quietly built a loving, committed relationship with art director Todd Spiewak, dating back to 2002. It wasn't until a 2012 New York Times profile that Parsons gently peeled back the curtain, casually revealing that he was gay and had been in a long-term relationship. There was no dramatic announcement, no headline-grabbing moment, just a quiet truth shared on his own terms. The entertainment world responded with warmth and support. Parsons continued to soar, becoming one of television's highest-paid stars as The Big Bang Theory remained a cultural juggernaut. And in 2018 he and Spiewak exchanged vows in an intimate ceremony, sealing their bond with love and quiet dignity. Parsons' story is a powerful reminder that not all heroes stand center stage. By living his truth with grace and humility, he became a symbol of progress, proof that you don't need a megaphone to make a difference. His legacy is not just one of laughter and awards, but of quiet courage and lasting impact in the fight for visibility and acceptance. Jodie Foster's career has been nothing short of legendary. From her haunting breakthrough in Taxi Driver to her Oscar-winning performances in The Accused and The Silence of the Lambs, she carved out a place in Hollywood history with raw talent and unwavering dedication. But while her roles spoke volumes, Foster remained remarkably silent about her personal life, especially when it came to her sexuality. For decades, rumors swirled, yet she never addressed them publicly. That changed in 2013, during her acceptance speech for the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes. With poise, wit, and quiet courage, she acknowledged what many had long suspected: yes, she was gay. She joked that she had come out 1,000 years ago to those closest to her, but this was her first time sharing it on such a grand stage. It wasn't a dramatic revelation, it was honest, heartfelt, and deeply authentic, just like Foster herself. The response from fans and fellow actors was overwhelmingly supportive. In that one powerful moment, Jodie Foster didn't just come out. She stood tall as a symbol of strength, privacy, and dignity, forever cementing her legacy not just as a cinematic icon, but as a trailblazer for the LGBTQ+ community. Luke Evans, best known for his unforgettable roles in Beauty and the Beast and Dracula Untold, has long been open about his sexuality, but he's never made it the headline of his story. For Evans, being gay is just one part of who he is, not a banner to wave or a secret to hide. He's never felt the need for a dramatic coming-out moment. He simply lived his truth from the start. And in doing so, he's quietly shattered stereotypes. Whether he's playing action heroes or romantic leads, Evans proves time and time again that talent knows no boundaries. He's redefined what's possible for gay actors in Hollywood, showing that your sexuality doesn't limit your potential. It can stand beside your craft, not in front of it. While others may speak loudly, Evans lets his work do the talking. And with every role, he's helping reshape how queer visibility looks in mainstream film, not with speeches, but with strength, skill, and quiet authenticity. His journey is a powerful reminder. Sometimes, the most revolutionary thing you can do is simply be yourself and be excellent at it. Neil Patrick Harris first captured America's heart as the teenage genius in Doogie Howser, MD, but it was his unforgettable turn as the womanizing, suit-loving Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother that catapulted him into true Hollywood stardom. For years, Harris kept his private life out of the spotlight, letting his work speak for itself. But in 2006, as rumors about his sexuality began to swirl, he decided to own his truth, publicly coming out as gay with grace and confidence. The industry didn't flinch. In fact, it applauded. Instead of retreating, Harris's career soared to even greater heights. Audiences were drawn not just to his talent, but to his authenticity. Despite playing one of television's most iconic womanizers, fans embraced him wholeheartedly, proving that great acting transcends identity. Post-coming out, Harris became a Broadway sensation, a go-to host for major award shows, and a respected figure in both film and television. Off-screen, his life flourished too. With his husband David Burtka, he welcomed twins into the world, and the couple quickly became a beloved example of modern family life, often seen glowing on red carpets and redoubling the meaning of love and visibility in Hollywood. Coming out didn't diminish Neil Patrick Harris. It defined his courage and amplified his star power, turning him into not just an entertainer, but an inspiration. Wentworth Miller, best known for his breakout role in Prison Break, made headlines in 2013, not for a role he played on screen, but for a powerful stand he took in real life. After being invited to a film festival in Russia, Miller declined in a heartfelt open letter, citing the country's anti-LGBTQ+ laws. But what truly stunned fans was what came next. He used that moment to publicly come out as gay for the first time. It was a bold, principled move that revealed not only his identity, but his courage. For years, Miller had kept his personal life private, fearing that being honest about who he was could jeopardize his career. Behind the scenes, that silence took a toll. He later revealed his private battles with depression and suicidal thoughts, describing the emotional weight of living in the shadows. Coming out wasn't just a statement, it was a turning point. It marked the beginning of a new chapter where authenticity became his strength. Since then, Miller has become a passionate advocate for mental health awareness and LGBTQ+ rights, using his platform to speak out and uplift others. As an actor, screenwriter, and producer, he continues to choose projects that reflect his values. His journey is a powerful reminder that true success isn't just about fame, it's about living your truth, no matter the cost. Billy Porter isn't just a star, he's a force. A bold, unapologetic icon whose journey to fame was forged through fire. Before the world knew him as the dazzling Pray Tell in Pose or the red carpet revolutionary in ball gowns and glittering heels, Porter spent decades battling rejection. In an industry quick to box people in, he was told he was too much, too black, too gay, too flamboyant. Casting directors turned him away, unable, or unwilling, to embrace someone who dared to defy every mold. But Porter refused to shrink. His breakthrough came in 2013, when he took Broadway by storm in Kinky Boots, earning a Tony Award and finally getting the spotlight he had always deserved. That moment cracked the ceiling, but it was pose that shattered it. As Pray Tell, Porter didn't just act, he testified. His performance carried the weight of his own lived experiences, the pain of discrimination, the scars of silence, and the strength it takes to stand tall in your truth. Then, in 2019, history was made. Billy Porter became the first openly gay black man to win an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. It wasn't just a win, it was a revolution. A victory for every artist who's ever been told they were too different to succeed. Billy Porter turned authenticity into power, and in doing so, blazed a path for others to follow. And now we've reached the end of this powerful tribute. 15 remarkable women who loved quietly, lived courageously, and left behind legacies that still ripple through time. In an era where living out loud meant risking everything, they chose truth over comfort, behind the scenes, and sometimes in secret. Which story touched you the most? Which name caught you by surprise? Share your thoughts in the comments. We're listening. And if you felt moved by this journey through Hollywood's hidden history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because here, every untold truth deserves a spotlight. Until next time, stay curious and keep remembering.